Alright, I know you guys are going to be confused about the title. I honestly can't give you an answer, except me just screwing around because I was trying to come up with something, a clever acronym for MPBM and FAB, and I just couldn't do it. So, sorry about that title. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah. So, what? Hi, Frozen, AK. How you doing? Shredder 1, Fox 2, Fox 2. Well, sure. I don't know much about. What am I talking about? All right, let's just get straight into this. I don't know what to do, and I didn't really plan to do anything, so I'm just kind of winging it here. All right. Hello. You keep commenting hi and then leaving, so it'd be nice if we could actually have a chat. Mr. Allen Calvillo, I don't know. Let me just make sure all this is right. All right, that's all right. All right, so I guess to start, I will go to obviously the best mission in the game, because this is the best mission in the game by far, and show you a couple things that are quite worrisome. Because, well, anyway, alright, so check out the FAB's damage range. And now, check out the MPBM's damage range. I don't think I need to explain why that's wrong, so I'll just leave you with that. And I've heard that this is supposedly the best thing ever. Probably won't use it, but, you know, it's there, I guess. So I'm just gonna go into this with the FAB because it's kind of better than the MPBM because it's more versatile against ground targets. The MPBM can't even take out air targets, so I don't know why I'd ever choose that. Yeah, all right. So let's play Long Day with the best thing. I don't know.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
You know what? I'm gonna do something actually before I get started on this. I wish I could turn off the portraits, by the way. That's definitely, if I could have one mod from PC, that would be the mod I would want, turning off portraits. Anyway, I'm gonna do one thing real quick. That's not what I meant to click on. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to ask a stupid question if there were credits. And that's a really dumb question, because we already know there are in the end of the game. I don't really know. Anyway. Yeah. No voices in my head. Just pure explosions and whatever. Now I don't have to listen to terrible, awful voice acting. Or at least voice acting. Because it's not that bad. Well, it's okay. That's not terrible. I'm not good at this whole commentating thing. Anyway. Yeah, alright, so let's use the Morgan. I'm not the Morgan Falcon, though. Alright. Curious how this is gonna go. I know the face portrait thing's gonna get a little bit weird, so bear with me on that. That's gonna look weird, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Why did two people just join and then leave? Just to comment one thing. I don't get it. Alright. Yeah, you can shut up, Count. stupid. This might be the only Ace Combat game where I'd rather have the dialogue off. I forgot to kill these guys. This is arcadey, isn't it? Well, I guess I say bullseye on arcade. Enter top right of your screen. Seriously, who thought that was a good idea? Okay, I get maybe having the portraits since, you know, you're too lazy to actually put your characters into cutscenes or whatever. But can we at least turn them off, please? There we go. I actually like this. I like having no dialogue. I've heard it a million times, and it's not as refreshing as it was the first time. Not that it was really refreshing the first time. So everybody was annoying the crap out of me. Let's take out the enemy spam place right there. There we go. The SAMs are like the AAMs or the LFs on the ships. We have seen some new faces around here, but again, like every time somebody shows up, they just immediately leave. I really don't understand. Tyrell are gonna say his shtick. Oh boy. Yeah, he there. Yes. Okay. Yeah, well, I know what they're saying right now, so that means I'm on the clock. I'm on good time. I've now realized the stream has just turned into you guys listening to my beautiful voice. Since nobody else is talking. This would be a lot more entertaining if somebody was actually here, so, you know, it's kind of awkward right now. This is why I prefer streaming with other people, and why I haven't been streaming much recently, because people will just show up and leave. And it's kind of awkward just talking to yourself. I can definitely understand how Let's Players feel. I gotta say that, Battlefield 4 series will probably be the best Let's Play you'll ever see me make. Because the quality of commentary is not well for me. You're really going to tell me that the MPBM is only capable of destroying that amount of area in Ace Combat Zero? You're really going to tell me that that's how big the XPO is? Because for some reason, I don't believe you. I'm not inclined to believe that that's the size of the XPO. It's just for some strange reason, I'm not inclined to believe that. Or at least, that's at least the size of the XPO. Because they could destroy the entire amount of the XPO from the back. So, yeah, I'm not really sure I believe that. I don't think I got everything. Whoa! I need to pick up these guys first. I don't know how I forgot about that. That's literally the whole reason I come down here. Very satisfying, but not worth it with a Morgan. Nice. Wait, did I not? Okay then. I'm actually gonna head back to the TLS. I don't usually do this, but I think under the circumstances I have enough time to do it. Nobody's been talking, huh? What are these idiots doing? Do you see why I complained? Do you see why I dislike Ace Combat 7? Well, they're not even pretending like they're doing something. It's like, come on, man. How lazy can you be with your programming? How lazy can you possibly be? I could program that. Probably. I don't know. Why is that light on? It's not exactly nighttime. Oh, I guess it just turns on because I'm landing. Whoa, did they? They're spawning in the middle? Really? I didn't know they actually got affected by where I was. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I guess you learn something new every day. Not a day wasted if I learned something, and there we go, I learned something. Is he dead yet? Can High Roller die yet? There he is. Now he's gonna die. Okay. Yay! High Roller's gonna die. Now everybody's gonna run away as if they were actually doing something anyway. This is so stupid. I'm so mad. Go. Oh, I guess he's saying keep yapping away, little Gargon. Which is accurate. He is in fact yapping. Or yipping. Well, he's not a chihuahua, so I guess it wouldn't be yipping. Well, that's all the drones for now. Oh, so many reinforcements. What has become of the Great Ace Combat series? I guess not so great as of recently. You shut up, Tabloid. I get it, I'm a hero. The only person in the world will get mad because people are congratulating him for being a hero. Granted, I'd prefer everybody here dies anyway, so yeah. And I mostly get my wish, because pretty much everybody in Spare Squadron dies, except the one person I wanted to die the most. Count. The less count, the better in the DLC mission. We haven't really gotten an announcement for a DLC this month, so I don't know. And if that's the case, man, Namco, what is with you? It's like you really, really want bad reception. Like, why are we splitting up the DLC so much? This game is so screwed as it is. Let's just split up the DLCs to Battlefield 1 levels. Well, anyway. Looks like this mission's almost over. Spawn 2 groups of enemies that I won't have time to take out. Thanks, game. I didn't even get to kill him. Just got 2 people that immediately left. Wonderful. Yeah, we get it. Extra dialogue and all that. I wonder if there's a single mission in this game without those portraits. Probably not. But I'd love it if there was. Because, man, those portraits are awful. Really shouldn't be in the game. Alright. You guys, alright? Keep leaving and joining back. Give me a moment. Oh, hi, Frosty. Yeah, I just, completed a mission with the, Morgan. Morgan? I don't know. Same difference. Falcon, whatever. Yeah, so I don't really know what to do. I guess I'll just do, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Siri to pick a number between a 1 and 20, and then I'll do something. I haven't really tried this mission with anything. I haven't played this mission in a long time. This mission, on the other hand, I play a good amount. But I haven't played this. Let's do this. Let's do Lost Kingdom. Why not? It's one of the more alright missions in the game. So why not? Well, I pointed this out earlier. I'll just quickly go over it again. Here's the FAB's damage range. And here's the MPBM's damage range. They're exactly the same. Yeah, in fact, I don't think so, but it's possible. I actually think the FAB has a little bit more damage range than the MPBM, but I don't know, it just might be my eyes screwing with me. Either way, the MPBM is not at all worth it, so... But if you didn't get the season pass... Helios affects stats for the MPBM. Oh. Well... If you were to ask me to, let's see, what is it based? Oh, easy, okay. So, if you asked me whether to get, if you were asking me what DLCs to buy for the game, if you're not going to get the season pass, get the Falcon and get the Raven, because the Morgan does not matter unless you're just gonna get the Morgan for the IEWS and the lesser statistical stuff from the Falcon. It's lesser than the Falcon, the mobility and everything. So yeah, I have nothing good to say about the Morgan, other than maybe the IEWS, which honestly I really haven't been able to use. I don't really see a point using it in single player. It actually might be useful against the Arsenal Bird. You know what, screw it. I'm going to try to see what it's like against the Arsenal Bird. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. But I will say, that's kind of the thing. It's a super plane. Certainly doesn't feel like it. I will say, and I've said this recently too, the super planes don't have uniqueness anymore. It just... What's the point of the super planes when the TLS is on 2 different planes in the game? Yeah, 2 different planes, I believe. I know it's on the F-15E, and I know it's on the Su-37. It could be on a couple other things that I can't think of right now. The EML is on the Su-33 and the F-18. PLSLs are on a couple different planes. This one and the F-15 might be on another one. I don't know. So there's really no uniqueness to these 3. Well, this one's kind of unique because the gun is the PLSL, but the drones suck. The lasers, obviously, you know. They nerf it too much. Infinity is a living testament of that. Well, yeah, Infinity is where this all started. Infinity is where this hyper multiplayer focused balancing came from, and it ruins the campaign. I will never understand why you ruin the campaign, you ruin the fun, because of multiplayer balance. Just have the 2 separate modes. I don't know, but I don't get it. So since this has the most enemy spam of any mission in the game, I'll do this, because of the very end. See how it works. I haven't actually used the... Well, I have used the IWS for a little bit in Farbanty. Didn't really get much use out of it, though. Plus, it's completely pointless because, you know, it's a special weapon and not... I was actually kind of hoping that the IWS would take up the flare spot, give the Morgan a little bit of uniqueness to it, give you a reason to use it. Yeah. Yeah, if the IWS was part of the flares, then yeah, it would be worth it. I think it'd be pretty unique. Then you could have the MPBM and the IWS, or the TLS and the IWS. I feel like that'd be pretty good if they did that, but of course they didn't. I actually thought for a little bit that's what they were doing, but I think it was just because of the title or something. I must have read it wrong. I also thought from gameplay that maybe the gameplay was just not in like the right frames per second, but I thought the Morgan had Russian guns. And I was really hoping it did because Russian guns are better. Like, I hate to break it to you, well, I don't hate to break it to you, but I prefer the Russian guns. Because they're easier to fire. They're more steady, they're more accurate, and they do more damage. But they're slower, which I prefer because that is more like Ace Combat 5. So, and 0, obviously. I prefer that. Is this... I don't think the IWS actually shows up on the aircraft. Well, I mean like the type that the Su-30 has. Wait, really? So it's a faster firing flanker. But it doesn't do the same... Well, maybe it does do the same amount of damage, I don't know. Maybe... You know, you might actually be right. That does seem more powerful than it should be. Maybe. I don't know. I can't really tell. I'd have to compare it. That's weird. Alright then. Is that bombers? Yeah, it is bombers. Huh. Well then. I didn't know that. Because it certainly fires faster. I guess it does look Russian though. It's also more accurate. I do think it is more accurate. Man, this plane is beautifully designed, I will say. It's probably one of the more realistic looking designs, more plausible than the Falcon or the ADF-11. I don't actually know how a plane like this would perform. It doesn't... No, it doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say, does it have vectoring nozzles? Definitely not. Yeah. Well, technically, the Falcon and Alien 11 are Falcon, right? I mean, I guess you would count their industries as Falcon. Oh, it was a waste of 2 missiles. I really, really wish I could turn off those portraits. And, whoa. Slightly bigger. Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know why. Maybe it's just when I stream, but those are really low quality legs. That's like PS2 quality legs. Is that just this? I've seen that before. It's like on occasion that'll be the case. I don't know if I have seen it like that when I'm just playing on my own. I don't really play on my own a lot anymore. But man, that looks bad. I don't know why that seems to be the case a lot. I also know that the camera in the when I'm live streaming is a lot more frantic. At least in this view it is. So it might have something to do with the stream, but I don't know. That looks weird. Oh boy, just hit the ground. He's gonna run. Yeah, that makes sense though, with the engines causing more drag. Are those bombers? Maybe I should have left the voices on. I don't know if those are bombers or not. I'm just gonna go check in case. Yeah, those are bombers, definitely. Oh, I know. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna. That's why I brought it with me, because I'm gonna use it in the end when Wait, so does it actually deflect bullets and missiles? Is that... Well, does it deflect bullets? I know it deflects missiles based on what the graphic showed me, although the graphic might be a lie, since everything else about this game is a lie. Wait, what? But yeah, I don't know if it deflects bullets. I've heard it's really overpowered. Huh. Alright then. Come on, hit me. I want you to do it. Come on, hit me! Well, it didn't make it far enough. By the way, I finished Ace Combat 0 100% recently. Pretty recently. I completed it on... S-ranked it on all difficulties, which was the one thing I needed to do left in that game. And I've obviously 100% completed Ace Combat 5 twice, because I did it on the PS2 a little bit before it came out, Ace Combat 7 came out, and then I 100% completed it like 2 weeks after Ace Combat 7 came out. Never mind. Now, I only have one thing left to do, and that is 100% complete Ace Combat 4, and that's the game I'm scared to 100% complete. Because I've never been good at Ace Combat 4, and it's definitely... I don't even think... I've never really played Ace Combat 4 above Expert. So, yeah. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go, but I'll probably do it, just, you know, try it out. It'd probably hone my skills too. You know, and let me say this, Ace Combat 4 does something that does something that Ace Combat 7 fails to do. I have not played Ace Combat 4 on Expert or Ace, but, well, I have played it on Expert only occasionally though, because I do have it unlocked. But, I will say, it manages to do this naturally. I actually almost fear going up against Yellow 13 because I know how good he is in that game. And he's managed to shoot me down on a couple occasions, even on normal. So, let me say, that is impressive for Rival Ace to do, because I can manage to handle pretty much all the Rival Aces on 0. And obviously it's not that hard on 5, but man, Yellow 13. I think Yellow 13 is the staple of Ace Combat Rival Ace. He really is the best Rival Ace I think that's ever been in these games. And he earns that spot too. He's really good. It isn't just a fake good. He really is a good pilot. And he shows that through gameplay. He doesn't tell you, he shows you. Mihai tells you and doesn't show you. Well, Mihai doesn't tell you directly. The game tells you. Doesn't show you though. I guess Schroeder does though. By the way, fun fact, look at the emblems I got. This is actually the Pixie accurate emblems. So yeah, this is the right way to fly the Morgan because the actual Pixie skin is Cypher's skin. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna approach 4 because that game is really tough. Definitely the hardest of these combats, unless we count 6, which we do not talk about 6. Well, I will say he does post-stall maneuver, and you can't do that. It does have a lot of movement limitations, which has gotten me killed on many occasions. In Whiskey Ford or Tango Line because I couldn't pull up. I overestimated my turning or my pitching capabilities. But I will say, even though he can post-stall maneuver, it's very, very deadly for him to do that because it basically opens him up to being shot directly on the top of his aircraft. Yeah. No, I actually think it's fair to compare Mihai to the Five Nights at Freddy's spots. They're predictable once you have played the game for a bit, and there's obviously an optimal strategy. Now, do I use that optimal strategy against Mihai? No, because I don't spend hours and hours watching his every move on his scripts. Now, I have a general idea of what he's going to do every time. I can call many, many maneuvers based on dialogue, but I'm not going to be able to, take him out move for move every time. But I can call most of his maneuvers on the final fight with him. Because that's the one I've done the most. Oh boy, here we go! I probably should have left dialogue on, because McConey's gonna tip me off on when I need to go to the Arsenal Bird, but I think the mission update will do that. Yeah, I know. That's the emblem that's on the Morgan when you fight Pixie in Ace Combat 0. Yeah, it's actually in the same ways too, because it's on the wing and the front. He doesn't have it on his the tail. He has it on the tail and the nose, but he doesn't have it on the wing in 0. And he doesn't have any 11s because it's low poly. So, yeah. I actually went back to study that to make sure I got it right. I don't know why Pixie was wearing a Belkin Air Force emblem. Probably because the Belkins designed this aircraft, but yeah, that's something. Alright, okay, I think that's my tip-off to the music stopping. Actually, no, I think it's when the music starts again. Okay, let me head over to the arsenal booth.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Are you guys going... It's because the Morgan is a product of the South. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. I hope that Stonehenge doesn't get destroyed while I'm over here. Oh, I don't want to crash into the arsenal bird. Oh boy, here we go. This is a really techno track now that I listen to it like this. It's really techno. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't fire at me yet! Whoa, 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 whoa! I got the IEWS active! What? Excuse me, you want to run that by me again? I thought the IEWS was supposed to protect from that, huh? I'm gonna get shot down now. Great. Well, I'm a dead man. I'm in dead man's land right now. Yeah, okay. The power of the IEWS, people. Right there. So, I can officially say the Morgan's useless. Wow. The Morgan is officially the worst aircraft in the DLCs. Yippee. Wow. After I did. That's exactly what I did. And it's not supposed to work that way anyway. But, yeah, that's what I did. And they still hit me. Anyway, yeah, the IWS is useless. Yay, okay. So now that that's solved, I can officially close the book on the Morgan being the worst DLC aircraft. So I don't know where all the praise comes from multiplayer. I'm not going to play multiplayer with it. Anyway, yeah, now I can go to Lost Kingdom and use the Mihai skin. Did I seriously just get hit by 20 missiles with the IWS active? Wow. Okay, well, should I use this? Should I use the XO2? No, I'm gonna use the, this. Yeah. What should I use? I'll use this. Alright, let's go. Drone's radar, all hostile blocks are lost in the... Oh, really? I didn't... Okay, wow, okay. So basically, does everybody just fly in formation with the or not the Falcon, the Morgan? Because that sounds about the way that goes. This is going to be really depressing without the voices. Yeah, I noticed when I just got completely annihilated by the Arsenal Birds AAM and all the drones that were following me. Yeah, there's just more examples of the AI cheating through scripting. Love it! Love it, Namco. Well, I guess not really scripting, just the way they designed the game. Doesn't help. That doesn't help. What's the point of even having the DLC aircraft if it doesn't work in half the game? Every time I go into Ace Combat 7, every time I stream it, More problems.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
I guess that's at least something to keep me engaged with. Finding more problems. It's weird too, since the Morgan was in the coding of the game.
Caution.
Wasn't every aircraft in the coding of the game before any of the DLCs were announced? Or like what aircraft we would get? How do you even do that? Yeah. Well, I would love to, but
Missile.
I don't have the PC mods, unfortunately, to make the Falcon completely overpowered with the TLS. Yeah, you can't have fun. We gotta make sure there are no fun rules. Don't allow the TLS to be overpowered like it should be. You screw that up. Not to mention they were ready since the ADF-11 release, and yet you spread it out for a month. This is what EA did. This is essentially what they did. Their content's ready, and yet it's spread over months and months, except this one was paid. But it's also similar to Battlefield 1, which had one of the worst DLC seasons. I don't really know how you put it, but of all the Battlefield games, it took so long to get all the DLC out. I didn't care by the time the third one was out. Which is actually pretty accurate. The only reason they were able to do that is because Ace Combat fans are so dedicated. This is one of the only communities where people stick around this long. This is considered to be one of the niche products after all. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to define niche for me right now. Oh, that's true. Okay. Never mind. Got it. Yeah, again, though, Ace Combat could have been better, but development. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could put most of Ace Combat failures down to money. Oh, okay. Well, again, it could be, but I don't know. This game is forgettable, honestly. If you're just a casual looking for, I don't know, just somewhat of a quick experience or something, casuals aren't going to be stuck to this game. If this is your first experience with Ace Combat, I'm amazed if you stick around. This really was not a good intro for new guys. And you can tell that they were, the development process was clearly doomed. It doomed the game itself because the development process was so terrible. But development going wrong is not an excuse for a crappy game. I'm not going to sit here and act like, or say I'll give it an easier time because it went through problems with development. That's just not how it works. If you deliver a game that's unfinished, I'm going to criticize it because it's unfinished. And to get past having to make good AI, they instead just scripted everything. I actually think that's the reason they scripted everything, because they didn't have time or money to make good AI. That might be one of the reasons. But I don't get that. I don't know how this is a gateway. Maybe it was intended to be a gateway, but it sure didn't end up as a gateway. It didn't end up the way I think they wanted it to. If this game was clearly rewritten, and I think the original story would have been much better than what we got. It really shows what this game could have been in like the first 4 missions, because the game started out amazing. This game really starts out strong, but then it just takes a tumble
Nickel.
after mission 7 or after mission 6.
Nickel.
It had so much potential. So much was built up.
Nickel.
Whoever wanted Ace Combat to be forgiving, the boss battles. Yeah, that's the first thing I think of when I think of Ace Combat 4. Forgiving. Hold on. Okay, anyway, yeah. That's the first thing I think of when I think of Ace Combat. Forgiving. For noobs. For casuals. There's nothing wrong with trying to get more people, but dumbing down the game for your core audience, for the people that actually want to stick around, not a good idea. Yeah. I mean, I bet that the people who play this game don't even know what having the select button as switch, why can't I think of it? Switching to special weapons as the select button, they probably thought it was fine that it's square. No, I have the original control set. I have, select as switch weapons and square as change map. Cause it felt really, really, really weird to have that control set. I could not play that way. So yeah, if you're like me and you like the old Ace Combats, you're gonna want to switch your controls immediately. In fact, even Ace Combat 5 had that control set when I first played it. I immediately switched it because it's Ace Combat 5 should not have square as switch weapons and select as map. That was really bad. And I just had to live with the fact that R2 is accelerate because it actually is pressurized unlike the R1. I actually can't tell. This is actually kind of funny. I don't know what he's going to do because I don't have the dialogue set. I mean, I can still somewhat predict what he's going to do, but I don't have the dialogue on, so I don't know. I don't know fully. Kind of on a blind eye here. Oh, somebody much as I said the sky split open. Every time I see Logan Paul's retarded face show up, I just cringe. This is retarded. There's just a point where I feel bad for him. Like, he's really trying his best, but he just can't win. Oh, alright then. I guess. Oh, well, he's going to ascend into heaven. He's gone. And Mihai, Dimitru, Margarita, Cornelia, Blanca, Carol, McNeilius, Cornelius, tyrannical archange, managerial Shalaji is Leopold. Leopold Blanca. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's gone. Yippee! Anyway, he ascended. So, yeah, I don't know how he ascended. I can't even ascend that far, even in the space elevator. Oh man, this game. By the way, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. Sorry about the title. I couldn't come up with the title, or a good acronym. What do you think? Should I turn back on the Should I turn back on the voices? Maybe I should. It might have been a bad idea. It's copyright. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, alright. By the way, what is type B? Perform a high G turn by decelerating and using the left stick. So basically, every time you break, you're using high G. I mean, it's kind of the thing I do. I mean, you could just write another stream as the title. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't understand type B. Is it literally just perform a high G turn every single time you break? By the way, do you want me to turn on dialogue again? It might be a bit weird not having dialogue. Yeah, I don't get the point of this. Anyway, yeah, by the way, fun fact, the guy, producer, I don't think it's technically a director. I don't know. The guy everybody mentions when they talk about like Ace Combat 7's leader. Yeah, okay. The guy who that people mention is like, I don't know, Kazutuki I don't know. I'm not familiar with Japanese names besides Kyuki Kobayashi. But what I do know is he uses standard control type, which is blasphemy. Anyway, I'm going to turn on the dialogue now and the subtitles. Alright. Yeah, this mode is pretty good, by the way. Yeah, one of the devs, I don't know what his name is. He's one of the important people, supposedly. I think it's the same guy who said we're not getting any more modes in multiplayer, which I still hold him on. I don't know. I don't blame him. Yeah, I don't know what his idea was to switch to Unreal Engine, but that was a dumb idea. Anyway, yeah, if this game was built on the foundation of what Infinity could have been, would have been good. What am I talking about? Infinity was terrible. If it's just a demo, it would make sense to use the blasphemy control. No, it was like after the game released. I don't know. I know it was after the game released. I think it was somewhat recently too. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah. This new DLC mission. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I wonder how the DLC mission is gonna be implemented. Is there gonna be like a different tab that says DLC missions or something? I wonder if it'll be included in the story. Maybe mission. I don't. When does it take place? I think it takes place after Bunker Buster. So is it going to be mission 13.5? I would approve of that. A little interruption in between the story. That might actually make me want to replay the story. Let's see what I want to do. So now, again, probably Bamco's behind this. Really? Did they save a lot of money? I don't know, because I've heard that because they have, I thought they had like a hard, I've heard this anyway, that they had a hard restart, I guess. They had to port, they like had Ace Combat 7 originally from a different engine, from like their own company engine or something that they were using for the other Ace Combat games, and then they had to port everything to Unreal or redo everything in Unreal. I could be wrong. Somebody told me that in one of my old videos, but that's what I was told. And if that's the case, again, it makes sense because how much of the game was delayed. I think he said it was in 2017, but I could be wrong. But didn't they already have a developed engine? Or did they need to develop a new one? I don't know. But using Unreal was maybe necessary, but not a good idea because of how restrictive I've heard it is. I don't know. I've heard Unreal can be very hard to work with. Mission do we want to do? Maybe Farbanty? Let's go to Farbanty. I know that that's one of the things that put Starbreeze under. Game engine. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Probably because their in-house engine didn't give them the results they wanted. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I kind of made this my signature. I might actually make a video on it because it's kind of cool idea. Anyway, yeah, probably. Anyway, this has become kind of my signature, probably my favorite signature I managed to do. This is the Shooting Star SU-35. I've even made up a whole backstory too. I made up the Shooting Star Squadron Mercenary Group, and yeah, this is the best pilots in their organization, and I am such a nerd, but it's very awesome, supposedly. But yeah, this is my signature craft. You've probably seen me use it in a couple of other videos, so if you wonder why, that's why. Yep. I don't actually know. I don't know what aircraft or what person flies this in the game. Oh, never mind. It's the one in Last Hope. Oh, good. Okay. I actually wonder if everybody has done that at some point. So yeah, why not use it as alias ends? Not what I wanted to pick.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway.
Fun fact, I'll actually show this when I get into the game, but it looks like the SU-35 has like it has almost a HUD camera, if you will, kind of like what the ADF-11 has. At least that's what the display says when you go into cockpit view. Again, I don't actually know if that's true. It just kind of implies what I can guesstimate. Guesstimate? That's not an accurate word. Anyway.
Our troops have
So
engaged
that
the
says
construction park, Silver Bridge, in the submerged
up
area.
front control panel, heads up display.
We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations.
Maybe. I don't know.
End the war. It's time.
But it says right there on that monitor, up front control panel, heads up display. I don't know. Like it'd be this camera? I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Whoa, that was close. So I may as well showcase it now. In fact, I think they did it even more so. Besides the fact that that is literally the bridges from LA, there is no Pentagon in this version of Farbanty, and there's no 3 Washington monuments. Yeah, you might be right. Anyway, there are 3 Washington monuments surrounding the Pentagon as the capital of Farbanty in the original. But, look at this. This is quite literally the Washington Monument in real life. Not only that, but this is the World War II Memorial. So if you were wondering why I picked Parventi as the battle for the Siege of Washington, D.C. video, that's why. That is quite literally the Washington Monument and that whole area.
My job just got that much harder.
That's actually really funny. They remodeled Parventi to look even more like D.C. and L.A. than it already did. Why, I really don't know, but it's interesting.
Targeting gun range.
Roger. The mark will be secured. Utility and big shots clear the way. I know the feeling.
Samsung down.
We're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground. Enemy is located.
HQ clearly does not listen.
Forces are heading for two separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in two and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
What was the... Is IRS-T what the Eslovakians were using or something?
Strider 1, target
Because, I remember in the Everything Wrong with Ace Combat 6 video, like, they were using some different version of IFF, like a knockoff version of IFF. What was that? Was that IRS-T? Is that what it is? Or is it something else?
Got a lot of armaments. Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat. Let's go. Push it.
Roger.
Missile hit.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
It was... okay. It wasn't really destroyed in Ace Combat 4, but okay, I guess I'll take it. I mean, it never gets destroyed in Ace Combat 4, so I don't know.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemy.
That's gonna get annihilated by those things, isn't it? Wow, whoa! I didn't know the LASM could make it past those. Yeah. Technological limitations. Gee, where have I heard that one before?
What do you mean
Oh,
retreat?
I guess
The
they
enemy
just
has
destroyed
sealed
it.
off the harbor, preventing us from landing. Strider 1, hostile, there's a lock. Get away from that missile.
Get away from that missile. Count. Count. Well, that's not count.
Reinforcements on
I
radar.
don't even know who
Take
said
them
that.
out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them. Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
And yet, look how much they can do with it. By the way, you ever hear about... Do you ever play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom when you were younger?
Target acquired.
Or maybe when you were older, because, you know, nostalgia and all that? They're making a rehydrated version of it. Or aka remastered. I am very curious about that, how that's going to turn out. Anyway, oh, also, Andrew Rogers told me that the LSM could evade sea laser launch here. Oh, well, that is technically what it's supposed to do, or at least go to sea level. Anyway, Rogers told me that these guys are supposed to be going after the Pentagon, and I still haven't been able to find it. So, I don't think the Pentagon's actually in this map, but he told me it is. I haven't been able to find it.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Well, then you should play it again, because it is a great game. It was the last good SpongeBob game. And of course, oh, okay. Alright, I didn't mean to do that. That was completely unintentional.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Conditions keep changing. This battle is ugly.
I really do a lot of accidental post-all maneuvers. Probably more than I intentionally do post-all maneuvers.
Broadcaster, this is Mate 1. We'll handle the rest.
Mace what?
All aircraft.
Oh. I swore I just heard him say Mage 1.
Assist other units.
Thanks, LRSSG. We'll take it from here.
I don't know why I heard Mage 1, but I thought I heard him say Mage 1. It didn't even sound anything like Mage 1, but I don't know. Something in my mind.
Strider 1. Box 2. Box 2.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
You know, fun fact, well, not fun fact really, but me and my brother pretty much completely made fun of Gollum throughout the entire first hour of the game, pretty much, because it basically the voice actors stopped saying, at least that's what it sounded like, so we just started calling Gollum Team. Everybody else started calling him Gollum Team. Yes, you'd be surprised. Once I found out about pulse maneuvers and then figured out how to use them, I was like, oh, great. I have to slow down to 250 knots to even do it. And at that point, I'm already hit by a missile in the sight of an enemy. I don't know. I never really have ever found a purpose for it. I honestly don't even understand why they added it to the game. It doesn't do anything. It might do something in multiplayer. Never seen it used in multiplayer for a good purpose. Probably the funnest time I ever have in multiplayer is when I'm playing with people who aren't using optimal strategies. When I'm playing multiplayer, my favorite matches are when people are slowing down and having actual dogfights. Seriously, I hate people who go at top speed and just do flybys. I love getting into dogfights with people. And it's so rare because people just spam QAMs and SAMs and fly around like doofuses in the F-15 and the MiG-29. Or spam their guns in the MiG-21.
Target is down.
So disappointing. I remember having a really good dogfight with somebody in Ace Combat Infinity as a Morgan.
They have a lock on me.
Nope, never. Mostly because I'm getting killed by the EML. It's no use. Of course he'd say that. Tokyo drifting, huh? I guess that's pretty accurate for Tokyo drifting. Yeah, that makes sense. Tokyo drifting. Gee, I wonder why they're Tokyo drifting. I wonder where this game was made. Stork. Is Stork a fish or something? That sounds like an aquatic name for some reason.
Cyclops 4, Box 2. Why didn't that hit?
Why didn't that hit? Why do you idiots never hit anything? Oh, right, because programming. Missiles fly straight through the enemy, or do no damage.
Come back in one piece.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Yay, enemy spam! And apparently the Morgan can't counter it, so yay, uncounterable enemy spam. Yeah, Rogers complained that players are bad for Ace Combat, that they're not appropriate for Ace Combat. They are in Ace Combat 7 and 6. I don't think 6 actually has players. But they definitely are here, because if you didn't have players against the Article Bird, well, may as well just quit playing this game. Because that would be completely unfair. Yeah, exactly. You know, I hate Count, but I hate him even more in missions like Stonehenge, and I think there's another one. Yeah, when he basically says, "Why are you not helping? What are you doing, Trigger?" Like when Stonehenge gets bombed or something. What are you doing, Trigger? What do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing? You're not doing anything, how about you help? Why do I have to do everything? I'm taking out all the ground targets. I'm taking out all the bombers. You're taking out a few MiGs. A few MiGs. What is your problem, Cal? You are the worst character in Ace Combat history. And I am proud to say that. Because I also played Ace Combat 6, so I would know about bad characters. He didn't. At all. In fact, I'm pretty sure he lets the transport take like a lot of missiles. The only thing that protects the transport is the 4 a.m. sucking. Although I don't know, technically those are SAMs. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Nice. Target eliminated.
I love how Bandog bags on Count because, yeah, he's a terrible person and character. What? Oh, I hate this game. Just did a strafe one on a tank and an AA gun or an APC. I don't really know what it was. Great. And after I'm done, right behind me, actually right in front of me, on screen, a random AD tank pops up. Oh, this game, man. You see why spawning enemies in like that is so retarded. Oh man. I need to go take out those boats. I don't have enough time. Yep. Or they're, well, you know, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm foolish. What am I talking about? There's nothing wrong about this. It's just Belka. It's Belka. You hear me? It's Belka. Shut up. Anyway.
They're after me. I need cover.
I didn't play Infinity a lot, and there's good reasons for that. The battle conditions are changing constantly. If that's your analysis of losing, then sure, yeah, they're changing constantly. No. 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 Well, that's not exactly what. Yeah, I slightly that's an Ace Combat 4 thing right there. I slightly tipped the top of a ship, aka at this point a gunboat. And I blew up for it. Well, it's not exactly what happened the first two times I played Farbanty. The first two times I played Farbanty, I died in the last 2 minutes. Now, granted, I didn't get murdered by a gunboat that I blew up, but it was because I had 30 missiles hurled at me from the ships at the docks and the countless ground forces that spawned in the last 3 minutes. By the way, let me ask this. How do you activate the ships at the dock to show up? Is there anybody who knows? Because I don't know how to make those guys show up. I was lucky to get them to show up in my Siege of Washington, D.C. video. A carrier wreck. A carrier wreck. Oh, actually, I'm curious to ask, do ships sink in that game? Do ships sink in Infinity? Carrier blew up and it split into two. Whoa. You. The carrier splits in two and the front lifts up. You're giving me so much ammunition to shoot at Ace Combat 7 right now. The carrier splits in two and lifts up. I thought the sinking animations in this game were good. Alright then. Well, I see I was wrong. Wow. Yeah, I've never had a choco bar, but I know what you're talking about. The carrier splits in two. Namco, or no, sorry, not Namco. Project Aces and or Bamco. Splitting in two carriers? Do you even think, bro? The AH engine, it prioritized destruction graphics. Well, yeah, Unreal Engine. Yeah, well. Alright then. By the way, I did notice in Infinity, at least I thought I noticed this, when you get hit by a missile in Infinity or get like damaged and your plane sets on fire. I'm gonna end the stream if I say one more stupid typo. Alright, time to end the stream. Yeah, anyway, I noticed that when your plane is on fire and like the fire goes away, I noticed there are fire extinguishers on your plane in Ace Combat Infinity. So, at least that's what I thought. Is that actually the case? Because it looks like white smoke or like white mist comes out where the fire is. That's what I thought I saw anyway, and that looks pretty cool. If that is the case. That's what I thought I saw. And I thought this game would have that, but I was wrong. There's a literal fire extinguisher, it just doesn't actually extinguish fire. Really? I don't know, I remember seeing like white mist come out where the fire went out. I guess I'm wrong. Alright.
Strider Squadron.
Time to go save the world. I don't know. Remember what Ace Combat was about saving the world? Oh, Ace Combat 7 is about saving the world too? Oh, well. I guess it's, every game is about saving the world. Man. The fire extinguisher is a part? Well, maybe. I remember Infinity had pretty good afterburners too.
We need help. Don't let him damage.
Hey, you need help. You got help from Mr. X. Won't give it to you. He won't give it to you.
LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Never forget that meme.
Just confirmed it.
No, I actually wonder if you can hit those guys.
will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you forget that destination. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
What's he doing speaking on an open channel? The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
Gold Squadron and Rigel Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
Republic of Bosnia are also moving to rendezvous. Southern Squadron, though.
It's Mr. X's crew. Count, he's
Yep,
up.
Count.
Engagement is forbidden.
That would in fact be Mr. X.
We need every bird we can call
Look at that.
upon.
Oh, Taylor. Wait, did that say Cyclops 2? What?
Some of their squadrons are in
No, it didn't.
Formations.
Okay.
Unmanned aircraft moving UAVs in slave mode.
All this just to keep a war going.
How many more do we need to take out?
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
Do you know what's running out very slowly, Hujin? My sanity. I'm going to do something else. Hmm. How do I manage to get annoyed at the one mission in the game I should like? I just miss the epicness of Mayhem and Kimona. Let's do this. What aircraft should I use? I will say this aircraft does look pretty good. I wish I had an Akula? Is it Akula? I don't know. A Markov skin, or a Makarov skin, or whatever. Since, there's the forbidden name in Ace Combat, Markov. Oh, poor guy. Nobody ever loved him. Why did I put this on here? Hey, admittedly, that was a really good skin. You gotta admit that at least. Is that... When did this get put in the game? Was this originally... Was that originally here? I don't remember. You can't sort the DLC emblems. Man, I'm missing a lot of emblems. Yeah, you're never gonna see me get these emblems because I'm not playing multiplayer. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be missing a lot of emblems. Well, I know it was a part of it. I know at least one. No, I don't mean the Garuda emblem. I don't mean these two. I mean this one. The 28th Fighter Squadron thing. And I don't know what this is a part of. I think this is a part of the first one. I don't know. First DLC. I definitely know what the Golem stuff is. But not that this Golem stuff is any good, because I can't have two emblems. Yeah. I don't even know why these emblems matter, because there's no point without two emblems. I did get the Grabok thing, which I finally found out why people know the Grabok emblem. I guess it's from, I didn't know the Grabok emblem was on the Belkin S32, which actually makes me wonder why all the Grabok are Grabok and there's no Octane emblem. Wish the emblems changed the music. Yeah. I didn't know they changed missile smoke color. I was always confused that people had different colored missiles. But I definitely knew about the music change. And that might actually give a reason to have the emblems equipped in multiplayer. But again, in single player, they mean nothing. Not to mention, and I know some people say this has never been in any game before, whatever, yada yada. But I actually would have liked for Ace Combat, oh, hi Raptor. I wish the emblems changed. Oh no, oh, you said that. I thought Frosty said that. Hi Raptor. Didn't see you there. And yeah, so anyway, I was gonna say, yeah, I know people would probably be, like, say this shouldn't be here or whatever, because it wasn't anything before, but we should be able to select classic music. I would really appreciate it if we could select our own tracks for each mission. Because, Frosty, you know some stuff about Sonic. Sonic Generations, what did they do for the 20th anniversary? I think I just said Sonic Generations, so that kind of refutes that point. But you can choose the music for each level. each thing has a remix track from one of the old levels, and there's plenty of music to choose from. Yep, exactly. It is a gift to the fans. That's what Sonic Generation was. Again, my idea for Ace Combat 8 with the whole story stuff could be that gift. Should it be done right? Now, Ace Combat 7 was the missed opportunity. It didn't have a chance, though. Based on how Ace Combat 7 went through development, I honestly am okay with the fact it didn't try to do that, because it would have been terrible anyway. But if we can do that, if we get that gift of a game that's like Sonic Generations was, we might have a comeback. But that's all up to Namco. And the ability of my great word to spread around, which probably won't happen, but you can try. Newcon. I don't even know why I'm looking at emblems. What mission? Oh, I'm on Cape Rainy Assault. Screw it, let's use the best plane in the game. Kind of factually, besides the Raptor. I mean, Raven. As much as it is not perfect, at least Ace Combat still exists. Yeah. I mean, I don't want Ace Combat to end. I'd say, and I know people think I'm insane for saying this, that Ace Combat 7 is not a good game. I don't think Ace Combat 7 is a good game, but it's not a really bad game, but it's not a good game. It's too scripted. The content is lackluster. It's floaty to control. I mean, I'm not going to be able to say everything wrong with it right here. I could make a bunch. I could make an entire, like, hour-long video probably complaining about Ace Combat 7. Okay, maybe not an hour long, but... Yeah, we do. I think that's one of Ace Combat's biggest problems. There's no competition. And Project Wingman is kind of competition, but isn't that free to play? It's not really competition. It doesn't. It's based off of Ace Combat. And Hawks was kinda competing. Didn't really mean much though. Whoa! I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the comments. Okay. We need Hawks back. We need competition. Yeah, we do. Because I like air combat games. I would actually consider getting Hawks if they still made them. I would actually consider getting old Hawks. I don't know. I don't know. This market needs competition, and the fact that it doesn't have competition surprises me. Why? Why does nobody want to do this market? It's really open. And I don't want Ace Combat's story to be overlooked. I don't want Ace Combat to be beaten, but at the same time, Ace Combat is out of its element. I want the stories to be good, but if Ace Combat 8 can't manage it, we need something else. The writers have proved they have. The writers haven't done anything good since Zero. I just want another good Ace Combat game, but it just isn't going to happen. At least based on how it's been going for the past 10 years.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
It doesn't help that the fan base is basically outcasting people for even saying this game isn't good, or that it's not a good Ace Combat at the least. Everyone either wants a fast-paced arcade shooter or full-on sim. Well, maybe. I don't know. With co-op, maybe? I mean, it certainly would have added more content. Would have been enough content? Again, maybe. What I think they should have done is have, and they should at least do this in Ace Combat 8, have flashback missions. For example, like, if you've ever played Excalibur, not the Infinity one, but the Ace Combat 0 one, they have 4 jammers. Between 2, it's the middle, yeah. Anyway, yeah, like Excalibur has 4 jammers. How did I screw that up? What if four players, each representing a different role? Yeah. What if there's like each player had a different role from yeah, you get it. Anyway, takes on 4 jammers and then everybody compounds an Excalibur to deal with it. Whether that would be an overpowered Excalibur or not, I don't know. Bring back the soundtrack from Ace Combat Zero in that case and bring back the dialogue. Also, do more stuff like that. 4 Horsemen, for example, would be a really, really, really fun mission to do for co-op if you're communicating with the players. That would be really fun. Communicating between friends to time it right and complete 4 Horsemen. And you could do something like Igaion, have a bunch of friendlies, and have the 4 players taking on every Igaion, ship. Well, that's debatable. I can't really say I played that Excalibur. I don't know if I did. I know I played against Igaion in that game. I know I played against the Solg. I think I played against Stonehenge versus a hardened Arsenal bird with accurate defenses. Maybe. I don't know if I played Excalibur. I don't know, but I do know I was carried every time because I didn't pay for anything.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up.
The fact that ACI literally funded Ace Combat 7 and meant nothing in the grand scheme of things is really sad. For all the people who done all that money into Ace Combat Infinity, I actually think that has a point for why people are so angry when you criticize Ace Combat 7, because a lot of people spent a lot of money on Ace Combat Infinity.
Target shot down.
Because it was basically a GoFundMe. See the Excalibur raid videos of Infinity, the mirrors are a nightmare. Oh no, I've seen Excalibur in that game. I know what it is. Yeah, I thought so. I thought you spent money on that game. You know, oh, it saved me. Nice. Ghost Stall maneuver saved me.
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up.
120. Wow.
Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
This is Basilisk 1. Arrived in the AO. Landing.
You know, I kind of want to make this a meme or something. Kind of like one of my meme videos. Because it's just Bamco taking the majority of the pie. Yeah, probably. I wanted to make a meme out of this, but when I said Ace Combat 7 might not be a good game, you know what they did? You know what the fans did? They called me a madman. And what I predicted came to pass. That's exactly what happened. I didn't spend anything on Infinity, and I am very glad I didn't. Because not only did that game not shut down very... Well, actually, I don't remember when I first started playing it, so that's not really fair. Actually, I only played Infinity for like a month, so what am I on about? Well, a month. I might have played it for a little bit longer. Bought the campaign ticket. Well, yeah, the campaign was all that was worth about it. I was not good at co-op, because everybody was way more powerful than me. The campaign could have been good. I don't know, never finished it. I couldn't get to Roundtable.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Man, $120. Wow.
Enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left.
I guess an interesting question. Although I can say my highest level jet was the Morgan, the Pixie Morgan. But yeah.
2 remaining.
Good question.
Emergency! Enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us!
Although it seemed like everybody had the Pixin logo.
We need support.
One last enemy fighter.
Ambush, stay calm. Recall the ranks. Broadcaster, requesting cross-air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
That's it. We take out those two. We can force our way inside the facility. This is 2-2. We're stuck. We'll be able to capture the base at this rate. Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Keep pushing the enemy on their heels.
Well,
Okay, start running on a count of 3.
you try to win any tournaments. I don't know if Frosty would have done that, but I can tell you for a fact, I never had the chance to try any tournaments.
Can't afford to wait any longer.
And I probably would have gotten
Begin the assault.
completely annihilated if I did.
Kill them.
By the way, the Raptor,
2 o'clock.
or the, not you Raptor, but, when the F-20, or the Mobius skin came out for the Raptor, I think that's around the time I figured out, yeah, this is probably gonna suck. They aren't trying. Because, this Raptor skin, in fact, this blue light from the moon shining onto it, well, anyway, yeah, this blue shine coming from the sunish moon is pretty much the closest you're going to get the blue, and that's not because it's a blue aircraft, it's because of the lighting. Whoever decided to make the Mobius 1 skin inaccurate, thanks for telling me how crappy your DLC was going to be in advance.
Looks like they can shred those wheels.
I can't imagine you'd be too happy about that Raptor Elite, since, you know, your name is pretty much, you know, Raptor Elite.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. To the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1.
Man, that red F-22 did look good. Whether it was worth $120, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, the F-22 movie skin's terrible. But yeah, the red skin, $120 worth? No.
Excellent work on the night raid.
I don't know.
Submarine.
Isn't that your, isn't that kind of what your, avatar is or whatever? I hate all the blue skins, and there are only blue skins for F-22 and AC-7. Blue skin. Oh, no, I don't mean like the two. Oh, you mean, okay. Yeah, I mean the Mobius blue tint. I really like the blue tint from Ace Combat 4, and it's not blue in this. I don't understand how you screwed that up. That was one of my most anticipated skins, but, you know, I actually got the is that Japanese or what? JSDF F-22 skin in ACI, even though I don't have standard F-22. JASDF? Oh, Japanese Air Defense Force, duh. Wait, no, not Japanese. No, that's BJ. Oh, no, Japanese Air Self-Defense Force, right. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Got it. Okay. Bunker Buster. Should we do that? Maybe we should do the most chill mission in the game. First Contact. Yeah, let's do that. Why is there no Cypher skin in this game? That's another confusing thing. Among many confusing things about this game. This is the closest I could get. But again, can't have two emblems. So, looks bad. And I'm not replacing the Osteo emblem. What mission? Oh, right, I probably should have memorized the mission I picked. I got short-term memory loss. Oh, silver. Did I really do a silver thing? At least as close to it as I could get? Yeah, I did. Well, close to it is a very wild stretch of the imagination, but it's an attempt. Skill pilot medals to unlock. Yeah. I think this is actually a Japanese skin. I think that's the Japanese Air Force marking. I didn't want to turn until I unlocked the skin. Let's use this.
Aircraft preparations complete.
F2. Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard that was a prototype. Surprised David Price hasn't showed up yet. What he's doing. Price is usually right. Oh, by the way, yeah, the Price was right. He finished that test right.
To be quick.
Well, it's not,
Radar facility.
well, yeah, it is, but it's not, well, it looks like Cypher's kind of, but it's actually like the Mobius one, F-15, so
Use an AA weaponry.
I'm not confused
They're
by
set
that.
up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
I don't know what that is.
Damn it, Deathwish! AA gun down. We're low on ammunition.
Why not put the Cypher skin on the F-15J? Like, if you don't want to have more than 7 skins on a single craft, just use the F-15J. There you go. Why make so many
The terrain makes the
errors?
airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Radar's working.
Do you still have combat cavalry yet? With
Go
Texanol?
wait for interceptors. Use missiles. Enemy is locked on.
Fox 2.
Well, technically, you could argue the same thing about the
Destruction of target facility
SU-57,
is confirmed.
couldn't you? I don't know. At least you couldn't assault Horizon. I don't know. They never actually deployed the SU-57, did they? I don't know. I probably should know more about avionics, but, yeah.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Arussia? They're investigating the ruins.
Whoa,
That's all I
why
know.
did my aircraft
You
just
should
shake
find out
like that?
quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much
Shouldn't
I can
you
find
guys
out.
know about
Enough talk.
Stonehenge?
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Alright then. This is probably the only aircraft in the game that isn't extremely floaty, and that's because it has weight to it. Which, in turn, makes it probably the most unique aircraft in the game. And the most flyable.
Thunderclouds are common this
Maybe.
time of year.
I don't know. Let's say my least favorite games in terms of control are Ace Combat 4, then 7, then I guess Assault Horizon. Well, maybe Assault Horizon, then 7. They also never finished developing the YF-22, but still is their only homegrown fighter. Yeah, well, I mean, the YF-22 has been in games
Any
since
surface attacks
Ace
in this
Combat
weather?
4,
Give me a break.
5, not 4.
Man, I need missions that can help me improve
No,
my
don't
score on
fire.
this crap.
Okay, never mind. That actually works. Nice.
Spare
Perfect.
15, Bandit is down. Fox 2.
See why I hate turbulence?
Destruction of target confirmed. I'm surprised you survived. Looks like we got someone in our squadron who can see through clouds.
And is actually still
The mission doesn't require you to talk. You should...
Grumman. That sounds worryingly familiar, or similar to Grunder. Grunder, kind of similar. A new design with
your head as well as
Isn't
your
the
hands.
YF-22 very
Righto.
YF-23?
It's cloudy
What?
around there.
Wait, isn't the YF and the F-22 basically like prototypes of each other? Or like the YF-22 is a proto? I don't know. I don't know why I heard that. I also heard they wanted to buy the schematics for the YF-23 and continue.
Visibility is limited. Stay
Now I'm
alert.
questioning whether it's actually the YF-22 or YF-23. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're okay. Alright. That was worrying me for a bit.
SAM sights down. Keep destroying radar facilities.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. So you guys are talking about something completely different. Alright.
Missile inbound! Evade!
That enemy eluded me for a long time because I didn't realize he only appears in the last enemy.
All targets destroyed. No complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed
Is
the line.
is the F-23 gonna have canards or canards? I don't know. What's the Ropper? What's the Ropper? What's the proper pronunciation with canards? Canards? Or is it just any way
Get
I
them
want?
out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
I remember seeing somebody comment on one of your videos after. Oh, but I remember there's something about F-22 having cannons.
Alright, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
UAV down.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 is broken through the thunderclouds.
That doesn't
Nice
help.
work for that dumbass.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
You don't even have time to check radar!
Call them canards. That's what I call them. Or
Bando,
Conards?
there's still 5 aircraft
Conards?
in the combat zone.
Oh, no. Okay, terrible, awful time
Calm
to
down.
get,
Check your HUD
for me to get struck.
Make it if you don't panic. Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming.
What's
Sorry,
the
but I'm using
Cyclops
this chance to
is?
break off.
Part.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
4 to go.
Some
Yeah.
UAVs are behaving strangely.
Anyway, now I hope they finish the X2. The composite materials they were going to use were so promising. Could have easily exported it to which I assume you're about to say the US? I don't know.
Enemy in gun range.
Hostile behind me.
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Shut up, Bandog!
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Man, Bandog really does get annoying in this
UAV
mission.
destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
How many fighters do you need to destroy one drone? Oh, I hate this game's AI.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Oh, that's just the game telling me to go screw
We got our
myself.
hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Break, goddammit, break!
Cyclops 3. There's one aircraft nearby from the 444th.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Specific. Who are you? Never mind, it's flying away.
Bandog, it's just
Oh,
me.
Cyclops
4
3.
to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
The Japanese had super carriers ready to go. I'm starting to think the Japanese are building up their military so they can invade the US again.
Don't make me laugh.
Yep, Japanese are gonna invade the world. Coming after us. They're just preparing.
Cyclops 1, check
An
your six.
ultranationalist group is gonna take control. We're all gonna be done for. Guys, how many fighters did you need to take out that one drone?
Anytime if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Would you really call
Copy that,
carriers
Cyclops 1.
of
Spare squadron. Mission is
defensive?
complete.
I don't even know if I'd count jetters as jetters. Jetters. Did I just say jetters?
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores.
Fighters! Jet
Spare 8, champ.
fighters.
Bogey approaching fast from the
Because they're both... Yeah, that's what I thought.
rear. All
But-
available units support spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's glued to my tail.
They're just fooling us.
Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you ain't afraid of it.
Yeah, shot down champ.
And actually, it already has 4 carriers.
Spare 10 lost.
That's
Another
probably...
one
How
recon
many
aircraft
active
lost.
Wait, how many active carriers does the US
That's an
have?
SU-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, spare 15. We're
Helicopters.
gonna lose more friendlies.
I am sure they are.
Wow, some 444's craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
Yeah, they are failing on these stupid. Wait, shouldn't Vandog tell them what's going on? US has 10 plus 1 in development, all 100. Oh. Wow.
An element to take up the rear. Forget it. Triggers
Would they,
You two deal with support.
would they actually bring, decommissioned carriers back into service? Like, the Midway or something? I don't, could they even do that? Is that possible? Like, if they needed to or something?
Please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
The Japs carriers are still steam powered, huh? Yeah, I just looked it up. They're still going strong. Looks like a perfect platform for the F-35B. By the way, I'm not really happy with all the F-35 hate. I think it's a very fine aircraft. At least it is in this combat. I don't know about real life. Seems like a fine aircraft to me, but I don't know. Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan. Oh, you're such a loser. I need that loser thing from SpongeBob.
Pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Nah, it's just super scripted. If you were scripted the same way, you'd be fine. What?
Just get my guys out of
You
here.
gotta be kidding me! I just hit him with 4 missiles! And that was after he twitched. That's funny. Just negotiating a deal for additional F-35 B variant. Yeah, that's the lethal version.
Taking out the orange guy?
Orange guy! Ha! They called him the orange guy.
I wouldn't last a
Guys,
Do not engage.
that's probably what I called him too. Orange guy. Yeah,
Who's
pretty
gonna
much.
do that anyway?
Why not? He's not anything else special. Mr. X is a stupid name. The carrier decks are being strengthened to handle the heat. Oh, okay. Your status is not fine, stupid. You just got hit by 4 missiles, 2 of which were 4 AAMs. If you're fine, I guess I'm... I don't know.
Retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Somehow. Very good, proper wording. How did he survive?
Kindness gets you killed.
Hey, God, dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base.
He's a
344.
wizard.
Though I
Mihai
doubt
is
you'll
a
have gas
wizard.
to make it.
Appreciate the help.
What?
Be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is
Look
clear.
at Mihai, a wizard.
Permission to land.
Mihai.
You made it this far. Don't screw up now.
Jeff. X-Files! Perfect!
Too fast.
Perfect!
Lower your airspeed.
Hopefully the Japs end up modding the F-35s.
Bank left.
How big is this area, by the way? Not too big.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
Oh, not very capable of pulling out.
1 mile to go.
Oh, what am I doing? Less likely modifying the F-35 would be a development nightmare. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Oh, the game's mad at me.
Band dog, Spare 15 is trying to leave the restricted
What?
airspace.
No! I would never do that! What are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm not...
Runway is clear.
Did he really just rat me out to band dog?
Don't screw up now.
Congressman made sure of that, but the Israelis are my...
Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
What do you mean? I would never run away, so any mods would hinder itself.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
Oh, I would never... Wait. What about that? Wait, so is that the real runway and that's the fake runway? Well, screw that. I'm landing on the real run. I mean the fake runway.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Okay. Let's do that. That even looks like a fake runway.
Abort landing. Emergency. Spare 15 has crashed.
The variant... Oh.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up.
By the way,
now.
what are they gonna do to you if you leave the area? Like, they didn't put a bomb on you, did
2
they?
miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Did they strap a bomb, self-destruct the aircraft in case I try to leave?
Bank right.
I can't believe this guy ratted me out to band dog. Screw him.
Raise your nose. You're too low.
Oh, am I too low? How low can you go?
Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Well, you just said I was too fast. Wait, no, he didn't. He didn't say I was too slow. He said I was too low.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
I can do whatever I please, because I'm Trigger. No, well, I'm dead.
Abort landing. Emergency. Spare 15 has crashed.
Yep. Spare 15 has indeed crashed.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up now.
You made it this far. Don't screw up now. How does going on to the
Too fast.
the
Lower
grass
your airspeed.
cause your plane to spontaneously combust? Is grass full of anti-jet fuel
You're past
stuff?
the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Can I land on this? I can! I did not know that. Well, that's interesting.
Abort landing. Emergency. Spare 15 has crashed.
Alright then, I have an idea. I has an idea.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up now. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Alright. Let's see how this works.
Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
I am past the guidance limit, but you know what? I did that intentionally. Oh. Slow down! No!
Emergency. Spare 15 is crashed. crashed.
So close. 40 miles per hour off. It's just a game mechanics letting the
Runway's
girls
clear.
would
You
only
have
make
permission to
landing
land.
gear
You made it this far.
maybe.
Don't screw up now.
Probably. That would have been perfect.
2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Well, now there's a plane blocking that. Alright. I need to somehow manage. There's a plane in there. Well then, that's not good.
Abort landing. Emergency. Spare 15 has crashed.
Not really the pitch perfect landing I was looking for. I think if I had a smaller plane, this would work better.
Runway's clear.
I think it's because I brought a,
Don't screw up now.
I think it's because I brought this thing.
2 miles to go.
I'm actually really curious to
Too
try this
fast.
now
Lower your airspeed.
with a different plane. Like a Starling?
Left.
Starling, yeah.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
So, I wonder, do I have more space if I try the other runway? No, I don't. So, yeah, I'm just kind of winging this. This is the most impractical thing I've ever done. And I'm so proud of it. I'm going to be so proud of it if I actually manage to do it.
Abort landing.
I
Emergency.
was on
Spare
the
15 has
tarmac.
crashed.
That's not fair. But that's probably fair. I probably shouldn't be landing. Yeah, I
Runway's
give up.
clear.
The crew said
Well, that worked out well.
Well. I've spent enough of my...
Wait, I feel like mission 4 should be 444, not mission 5. Was there a rewrite somewhere? Who knows? Yeah, there was a rewrite, but whether that was actually a part of it, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm coming up with stupid things now. Probably not, though. Let's see. What's the smallest, slowest aircraft I can possibly find? That's a little fast. What's the MiG-21 speed? I don't think it's as high as the Bubba Starling. Is it? Nope. Alright, let me just ruin the MiG-21 speed real quick. Oh, okay. See you later. See you later, Elite. Good night. Alright. I don't actually think that affects... I didn't think it affects the speed. Okay, well, I'll just burn this anyway. I'll probably be able to...
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
This is actually the first aircraft I used for this mission. And it managed to feel better than the F-16.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the...
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
I hope the runway's going to be open. Or the hangars or whatever.
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction
Yep,
lifted.
it is.
Go.
Good. F-104. It had more speed. That's why I chose this. Because it's not as speedy. It's not as speedy as that is. Am I supposed to pull up or something? Nobody's talking. Here we go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Here we go.
Very good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
pencil. A pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer.
Yep.
He shot 2
Flesh.
missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Yep. I'm a real tough guy.
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Quite
Settle
literally.
down.
Anyway, what's
Excited to
this
have
guy's
another
spin
murderer
line?
with you? This is Bandog.
One.
Square 15, I'm handling surveillance.
He's Ocean.
The bombers that attacked the runway
Not really
are
a
coming back from the
surprise.
ground. I know it's just a dummy runway.
You know, but we don't. Ah, that's not really healthy.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
And how are you going to shoot us down exactly? Champ just got hit by a missile. That's wonderful.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing. Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Oh boy, I've already taken 50% damage.
Fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all?
This is something that's really retarded about the penal unit.
Damn it!
The fact that we get punished for following orders, like at the end of this mission, yeah,
Carrying bombs. Weapons
that's not even fun. Like, we getting punished, I mean, technically we don't see the punishment, but like, it's not even funny made out of a joke. It's just annoying.
This is the penal unit first. I decide when you die. Alright, I'm assuming command.
Yippee, I'm getting punished for playing the game, supposedly. Well, at least my character's supposed to be getting punished. And even though that's supposed to be the case, I'm supposed to be getting punished, I don't witness any of it, so why am I supposed to care about any of these people?
Head to the next target. Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care
I'd
of
say
them.
the only death that was executed semi-well in this game was
Stop
Brownie,
watching your own asses and look up.
and that's about it.
Allow me to educate
That's about it.
you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines.
Mr. Exposition over here.
Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Had this one in my score. Count, you are right next to me and you did absolutely nothing.
A monkey can do this work.
Maybe.
Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Bye-bye. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Aircraft acting on scars. Where the hell are we out of here?
Good question. Why are you guys out here? Not even the illusions now. Not even the writers could find a reason for the illusions to be out here. That's funny.
This is
True.
Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
I won't. Well, I wouldn't let you go to your head either. But you already
Multiple
did that.
bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Geez,
Why?
now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Yeah, thanks. Well, you did say you should be squadron leader, Weissman. We agreed with you if I screw up.
Got good money
Since,
riding on
you
your
know,
survival.
I'm the only one who does anything, and yet,
Some guys
if
got
I
good
screw up
money riding
once,
on you
I'm
going
automatically
down,
the
so
worst
watch your
person in the
back.
universe.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Oh, I forgot about the trigger puns. Oh. There's no way that wasn't intentional. That's one thing that was really annoying me. First time I played this game,
Can't believe these
all
seems
the
to be
trigger
scrapped.
puns.
Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem
And
is.
count
Acting
puns
like
as
she's
well,
loyal
but
to you or
trigger puns
something.
were
That's because
towards
she's a
me, and I
scrap
didn't
queen.
appreciate it very much.
More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
And Champ's right about that.
Get on their
That's
ass
her
if you
entire
want to
character.
score.
Good, really good. This is, you know, I gotta say congratulations. This is the only Ace Combat game where I would not care if a single person died. There's not a single character I actually care about and would actually be sad if they
Spare
died.
15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Chew on lead, pal.
3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are
There are
you
a couple
doing?
of characters I wish they would have died.
Wilco, Madam McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
You know,
Spare
Count,
15,
Hujan.
what the hell are you doing? Attack.
Again, why am I getting blamed for this? What I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I escaped? Is that what you call this?
You're low on special weaponry.
Yep. What was even the
2
plan?
targets remaining.
This game's writing.
Squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason.
No, it gets tiring.
Strategy at the base seems to be doing
Always
the trick.
bagging on Ace
Guess
Combat
every
7,
man
but
dog has a
I don't know
good idea.
anybody else who does, so somebody's gotta do it. I have to fill the shoes of everybody that should be. Sorry if I seem a little bit naggy. I don't know if that's
Take
the
him
right
down
word.
now. First come, first served.
Yeah. I know I complain a lot. I just,
All targets confirmed eliminated.
not enough people talk about Ace Combat 7 in the light like I do. Nobody's really fully honest about
Cut
Ace
the
Combat
chatter, Spare
7.
Squadron. Mission complete.
Most people don't even have the guts to say it's not a good game.
Trigger's
Or
still
at
with
least
us.
a good Ace
Let's have
Combat
the
game.
devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win.
100.
So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check.
Now let's do what we
don't want
came
a
here
wreck
to do.
blocking the runway.
You don't want to wreck blocking the
you have
runway,
permission
but
to land.
Bandog
Wind
does.
conditions are calm. 2
But
miles to
before
go.
that, let's do what Bandog asked.
Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Trigger's down. Damn it!
Huh. Looks like I won that bet, Spare 7.
Spare 15, this is the control
Had to
tower.
do that.
Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Oh, you don't need to tell me twice, bud.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Alright, is that a fence? No, that's just lights. Actually, looks. Actually, let me fly away real quick. I'm actually curious what they're going to say. If they said anything different from what he said in the other one. That's actually different from what I usually hear him say. He usually says, huh, looks like I won the bet. That's usually what he says. Let's get out of here.
Band Dog, Spare 15 is trying to leave the restricted airspace.
Yeah, okay.
Spare squadron, shoot down Spare 15.
Trigger's down. Damn it.
Looks like I won the bet.
There we go. That dialogue does not combine
15,
well.
This is the control tower.
I wonder if they were going
Make
to
your
say anything
landing
else.
check.
I actually
We
didn't
don't
say
want a
shoot
wreck
down
blocking
Spare
the
15
runway.
last time.
Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind
I'm
conditions
sure
are
I
calm.
do, but I'm leaving.
2 miles to go.
That's the dialogue I was looking for, by the way. Beautiful landscape. Why am I getting sentimental? Sentimental, huh? Let's go.
Band Dog, Spare 15 is trying to leave the restricted airspace.
Spare squadron, shoot down Spare 15.
Nope, nothing. Oh no, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Looks like I won the bet.
What? If you're trying to leave the combat airspace, then why would you keep your gear up? I mean down. And if the case is that Spare Squadron is meant to shoot down Trigger, that means there's no bomb on his plane, which means, even if they disable his, what's it called? The thing, whatever they called it earlier. FCS? Is that what they're called? FCS or whatever. Even if they lock that, it's not like Trigger's going to get shot down very easily. And he could probably just outrun everybody, and they probably wouldn't want to shoot him down. That seems very impractical. I mean, not that he'd have anywhere to go anyway, but I'm just saying, that's a little strange. This thing is faster than I would like it to be. Okay.
Trigger's down. Damn it.
Yeah, that's too fast.
Spare 7.
Looks like a minute. Planting a bomb would make it more vulnerable. That's.
Spare 15, this is the control tower.
Well,
make your landing check.
You think they care? Why would they care how vulnerable the aircraft is?
15, you have permission to land. Wind
This thing is
conditions are
faster. It's smaller, but it's faster.
too fast. Lower your airspeed.
So that's not exactly what I was hoping for.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a
I
visual
wonder how
landing.
useful an A-10 would be. Since that's heavy. Oh boy. I'm gonna end up in the hangar. Occupied hangar. If I can even make that. I'm not making it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Trigger's down. Damn it.
I just hit some wood.
Spare 7.
I just hit some wood.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Does this have Russian text on it or something? No,
You're
it
past the
doesn't.
guidance limit. Make
It
a
does in
visual landing.
GTA though. This thing's way too fast. No!
Trigger's down. Damn it.
Looks
Looks like I won that bet, Spare 7.
I think Trobanian's Polish or something. That's what I heard anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in there.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 2 miles to go. too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Well, yeah, I figured, but I thought they were like Polish or something. I
Bank
thought
right.
Okanieba is Polish. I don't know.
Lower your nose.
But I
You're
do
too
know they're
high.
supposed to be similar to Russia. I know they're supposed to be like the
You're
anti
past the guidance limit.
the
Make a near landing.
anti-Osia, since Osia is America, obviously. Yeah, it's going to be Russia they're based off of. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that adds up. Come on, stop! Stop!
Do you
Yes!
even know how to land a plane?
I do! I, in
I lost
fact,
a
did.
lot of money for that trigger.
Yes!
Don't forget.
Nice!
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Nice! Exactly what I wanted to do. Well, not exactly. I kind of wanted to be more centered, but it works. It still is good. Nice.
Did I say you could take down the enemy?
No, but I landed in the hangar, so that should be bonus points. Probably not even the right hangar. They probably forced me to go to another hangar afterwards. That was good. Okay. I don't know if you can. I don't know if there are any open hangars on this map, and you don't land on any bases after you go to Fort Grace. No, Whip. I remember I left a Reddit post on what WW meant on the Strider stuff, and like the first answer I got was Wandering Wankers Airbase. Wandering Wankers. That is probably the best name ever for the LRSSG base. I am fully in agreement with that. Anyway, is there any mission? Wandering Wankers. So, Battle for Farmty, Last Hope, Siege of Silvat, Homeward, Shilaji, Kassel, or Mihai Dimitru, Margarita, A. Shilaji. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try that anymore. Snyder's top. I should have played as Combat 5 because I'd have more missions to play. Bulgardarest. I noticed how it counts as Bulgardarest, and that says Borgo del Est. Makes sense. I guess. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream here then. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you whenever I stream and you show up again. So, yeah. Stay frosty, and the price is right, as always. Unless David Price just showed up, then this would be a bit awkward. I hope that's not the case, because some second I just joined in again. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. But yeah, good afternoon, morning, night, whatever it is for you. Stay frosty. Price is right. Good night, everybody.